There are certain people you meet aren't there. They walk into a room, and it's as if the very air shifts. They don't necessarily demand attention, but they hold it effortlessly. They have a presence, a quiet strength, an undeniable warmth. It's like they radiate something, a light, an inner glow that seems to come from a place of deep knowing, peace, and profound resilience. We see them, and we might admire them, perhaps even envy that seemingly effortless grace. We wonder, how do they get there? What is the secret to carrying that kind of light? Does it come from a life of privilege free from hardship? Is it a gift bestowed randomly? The truth, a deep and often unspoken truth known to the wisdom keepers of ages past and whispered in the quiet corners of our own hearts, is far more profound. The radiance you see in such souls is not born of perpetual sunshine and easy paths. On the contrary, those who radiate the most brilliant light have almost always, without exception, journeyed through the deepest, most challenging darkness first. Before the dawn, there is always the night. Before the flower blooms, the seed must break open in the cold, dark earth. And before a soul can truly radiate its inherent light, it must often traverse a landscape of significant challenge, pain, and transformation. This isn't a comfortable truth. We prefer to believe that light simply is, fully formed and readily available. But the universe, in its infinite wisdom, understands the refining power of the crucible. It knows that true strength, compassion, and luminous wisdom are often forged in the fires of adversity, in the quiet solitude of the soul's long night. So, what are these trials? These initiations that pave the way for such radiance. They are varied, deeply personal, yet share common threads that weave through the tapestry of human experience. One of the most prevalent is the profound experience of loss. This can be the loss of a loved one, a relationship, a career, a dream, health, or even the loss of a foundational belief system. Loss shatters the familiar structures of our lives, leaving us feeling adrift, vulnerable, and often utterly broken. In these moments of fragmentation, when the world as we knew it crumbles, we are stripped bare. There are no external comforts left to cling to, no roles to hide behind. We are forced inward, into the raw, exposed core of our being. This forced introspection, though agonizing, is the first turning point. It is in this void that the search for deeper meaning often begins. It is here, in the quiet echo of what was lost, that we begin to hear the subtle whispers of the soul, the ancestral call to remember who we are beyond the external trappings. Another profound experience is the confronting of deep-seated pain or trauma. Many who radiate light have, at some point, faced their own inner shadows, past hurts, unresolved grief, limiting beliefs ingrained since childhood, or the echoing trauma passed down through generations. This is not a gentle process. It requires immense courage to turn and face the very things we have spent a lifetime avoiding, burying, or denying. It involves peeling back the layers of defense mechanisms, confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves and our past, and allowing ourselves to feel the depth of wounds we thought had healed or disappeared. This process of acknowledging and integrating the shadow is crucial. It's like cleaning a cluttered room. Only by bringing everything into the light can we decide what to keep, what to release, and create space for something new. Those who do this work, who brave the inner landscape of their pain, reclaim lost pieces of themselves. They integrate their brokenness not by erasing it, but by accepting it as part of their story, building wisdom and compassion from the very places that hurt the most. Then there is the journey of profound disillusionment. This often happens when the paths we thought would bring happiness, success, or fulfillment turn out to be empty. The career that felt like everything, the relationship that promised forever, the societal expectations we strive to meet, when these fail us, when the illusion shatters, it can leave us feeling lost and betrayed. But this breaking of illusion is, paradoxically, a gift. It forces us to question everything we thought we knew. It pushes us off the well-trodden path and onto a less certain, but ultimately more authentic one. This is where the journey of self-knowledge truly deepens. We stop seeking external validation or following prescribed maps. We start listening to our own inner compass, reconnecting with that innate wisdom that knows our true north. This often involves stepping away from what is comfortable or expected and daring to explore new ways of being, guided by an inner knowing that grows stronger the more we trust it. This disconnection from external validation and reconnection with inner truth is a vital step in cultivating genuine radiance. Another common thread is a period of intense spiritual questioning or crisis. This might involve doubting long-held religious beliefs, feeling disconnected from the divine, or experiencing a profound existential angst. This is the soul's call to seek a deeper connection, a more personal understanding of the sacred. It often involves exploring different spiritual paths, meditating, spending time in nature, or seeking out ancient teachings and ancestral wisdom that resonate on a soul level. This seeking is not about finding easy answers, but about building a direct, unmediated relationship with the mystery of existence, with the source of all life. Through this questioning and exploration, a more robust, resilient, and deeply personal faith is forged, a faith not based on dogma, but on direct experience and inner knowing. This connection grounds the individual in something larger than themselves, allowing the universal light to shine through them. These experiences, loss, confronting pain, disillusionment, spiritual crisis, are not punishments. They are initiations. They are the alchemical processes that break down the old, limiting self to reveal the luminous essence within. They are the dark nights of the soul that precede the spiritual dawn. Think of the lotus flower. Its exquisite beauty arises from the muddy depths. It must push through darkness and resistance to reach the light of the sun. Our own spiritual unfolding is much the same. The struggles are the mud, the resistance is the journey upwards, and the radiance is the blooming in the light. Through these experiences, individuals develop qualities that form the bedrock of their eventual radiances, resiliences. They learn that they can weather storms, that they are stronger than they ever imagined. See empathy and compassion. Having known deep pain themselves, they develop a profound understanding and compassion for the suffering of others. They can meet others where they are, without judgment, because they have walked through similar valleys. As authenticity, stripped of pretense and external validation, they connect with their true selves. They learn to live in alignment with their values and inner truth. Wisdom, lessons learned in the crucible of hardship, are etched deep into the soul. This is not just intellectual knowledge, but embodied wisdom, a knowing that comes from lived experience. A gratitude, having navigated the darkness, they develop a profound appreciation for the light, for the simple beauty of being, for connection, and for the resilience of the human spirit. Inner pieces. This isn't the absence of problems, but a deep trust in the process of life, a surrender to what is, and a connection to an inner stillness that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. These are the qualities that shine. They are the light that radiates. It is not a superficial glow, but the deep, warm luminescence of a soul that has been tested, refined, and has chosen to rise. So, if you find yourself in a period of darkness, confusion, or pain, remember this. You are not broken beyond repair. You are, perhaps, in the midst of your own alchemical process. You are in the darkness that precedes the dawn, the breaking that precedes the bloom. Your struggles are not a sign of failure, but potential indicators that you are on the path towards revealing your own incredible light. Every challenge faced with courage, every tear shed, every moment of questioning every step taken towards healing and self-discovery is contributing to the radiance that is waiting to emerge from within you. Trust the process. Be gentle with yourself. Seek support, whether from loved ones, a therapist, a spiritual guide, or ancestral practices that call to your heart. Allow the lessons to be learned, the healing to unfold. Your journey through the dark is not the end. It is the essential passage towards becoming the luminous being you were always meant to be. If this message resonated with you, if you felt a spark of recognition for your own journey or the journey of someone you know, please take a moment to give this video a like. Your support helps this message reach more people who might be navigating their own darkness and need to hear this truth. And I would love to hear from you. What challenges have been catalysts for your own growth or spiritual awakening? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. Finally, if you feel called to explore more content that delves into spirituality, self-knowledge, and the wisdom of the ages, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Together, we can continue to explore the depths of what it means to be human and how to cultivate the light within. Remember, the people who radiate light didn't get there by avoiding the darkness. They got there by walking through it, finding their inner strength, and allowing their true essence to shine. And so can you. The light is within you, waiting to be fully revealed.